All right, y'all, let's get some reaction videos going on, man. I hope y'all can hear it. I got the speaker on.
Do you realize what Supercell is? That's not a series. That's not a series. You know what that is? That's an observation. That is an experiment. See, look, my mom used to always tell me this. She said, the message is in the movie, get the picture. The message is in the movie, get the picture. So when you look at Supercell, notice it's called super. Super means to be superior, supreme, and a cell is a small thing that has organs in it.
Now, if you didn't go see Supercell, I advise you go see it ASAP. Now, I know people been leaving comments saying watch Black Mirror. I didn't get a chance. I've been looking for it. Well, I found it, but I've been trying to find it for free. I haven't found it for free yet. But I didn't know Black Mirror came out in 2016. You know what I'm saying? But everybody popping. I guess people late. I guess I ain't the only one late because I never seen it. I mean, but a lot of people been talking about it. I mean, but also Supercell. You gotta watch. I seen Supercell now. I seen that. That joint was fire. I even watched that again.
Organelles, right? So Supercell is this series based off of black people, so-called black people. Can't be nobody else because only so-called black people get sickle cell anemia. This is only a so-called disease that's prone to us, which I believe is truly a superpower gene, but we've been made to think that this is something wrong with us, right? But in this specific series, anybody that had the sickle cell trait or had sickle cell, they had the ability to react with their environment and be activated to have supernatural powers. You see that? And guess what happened? All of the people with sickle cells were kidnapped by a white government, and they were either killed, experimented on, or they had MK Ultra done to them, and they came and they worked for.
Don't that sound like gang stalking? Don't that sound like what T.I.'s is going through? So like I said, once again, no, I don't have sickle cell. You know what I'm saying? But for all the TIs out here that's actually going through the gang stalking, like the real shit, you know what I'm saying? Track and trace, implants in the body, directed energy, V2K, whatever. MK Ultra, as you can see, what he says right here. There is something about us that's unique. That's really why we were chosen. Since y'all like to use that word. Chosen. Oh, I'm chosen. Yeah, you were chosen, all right. You was chosen to be on the hit list. Now, you know what I'm saying? You was chosen to be marked for death like Steven Seagal. You know what I'm saying? People be running their mouths. I'm chosen. Like, you know, like saying that it means something. Like you're special or something. Like being special ain't always good. God damn it. Can't you see? Shit. This is what happens when you come down here on this plantation, when you're special. You be chosen and selected for these programs. These behavior modification programs. By the alphabet gang, the CIA, the Archons. Because they want to experiment on you. Because now you're in their territory now. Because they running this shit right now. Okay? People say, well, we had it back. We had the game back in the day, D. Back in the day is gone. Who running it now? The beast. Okay? So you've been chosen, all right? You've been chosen to be fucked with, experimented on, put in these programs, humiliated, MK Ultra, human traffic, you name it. Domino's Pizza, you get the picture. You know what I'm talking about, if you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You've been chosen. And like I said, being chosen isn't always a great thing. Can I get a no-no there?
For the government agent to go get other people that had sickle cell anemia. Now, peep the basis of it, though. All of them was gangbangers, selling drugs, drug users in the hood. They did it all in poverty states. Same thing as cloning Tyrone. The same exact... Look, they showing us this stuff in the movies, man.
How many times I gotta stress this? Shout out to Brother Aki. Shout out to Brother B-Dale. Shout out to Bobby Hemmett. See, Bobby Hemmett woke me up years ago. I've been watching Bobby Hemmett for a long time. He woke me up years ago about watch the movies. Ever since then, ever since I started to wake up into consciousness, I started to watch the movies, and I started to see that they was putting everything in these movies. What really woke me up was Minority Report back in the day, because I remember me and my baby mom was together, and we had the DVD. This is in 2010. Now, like I said, I was always still on my spiritual journey. Been on my spiritual journey since '99, but I was waking up slow. You know what I'm saying? Slowly, I was waking up. But anyway, 2010, the damn DVD of Minority Report was just laying around the floor. It was everywhere in the house. It was on the floor here. It was on the floor. It was like we was just kicking it. Nobody was watching it. It wasn't even my baby mom's DVD. She don't even watch no sci-fi. She not into that stuff. She watched, Housewives and all that crap. She not into no sci-fi. She not into something that's going to stimulate the mind. So, and at that time, I wasn't really into sci-fi like that either. 2010, like I said. So, fast forward, I think I seen the video. Maybe it was like 2011 or whatever. I seen the video when I started to dive deep into the conspiracies. And they showed I was watching these movies. They was showing movies how they show the truth in it. And then they put Minority Report in it. And once I seen that, I said, oh, shoot. I said they were showing these clips of, the precog and how they, they can see through the future. They, they can stop crime. They can see crime happening in the future and stuff like that. And they can, apprehend the suspect before it take place. And so I'm like, what? They got all that in the movie? So now I'm looking all over the house trying to find the damn DVD, Minority Report. And of course I couldn't find it at the moment. You never can find what you're looking for. You find it when you're not looking for it. So anyway, I ended up getting the movie, and then when I watched the movie, it just was like, what the hell's going on? So ever since then, I think ever since like 2011, that's when I really started to go down the rabbit hole of watching these movies. You know what I'm saying? And then, that's when I started studying They Live and The Matrix and, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't a sci-fi head back in the day. You couldn't even, pay me to watch a sci-fi movie back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But now I watch them Jones religiously because now I realized that's where the sauce is at. All the movies that we grew up watching, like, Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood, those movies were the movies that we shouldn't have been watching. We should have been watching. It's cool if you can watch it if you got a strong head. But at the end of the day, those movies was glorifying, even though they had messages and meanings in them. But those movies were glorifying the criminal activities, that thug life epidemic, because people didn't get the message in these movies. Even though in Menace to Society it says that the haunt is that being a black man in America isn't easy. The haunt is on, and you're the prey. People that went over people's heads when he said that. You know what I'm saying? That went over people's heads, so people wouldn't get in the message. People were still acting up even worse when those movies was coming out. People was getting killed at movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was young. I'm in my teenage years, but I remember. You know what I'm saying? When Juice came out, Boys in the Hood came out, man, the violence didn't stop. Crime rate was crazy in the 90s, dog. But anyway, so shout out to, like I said, shout out to the people, shout out to all the people that be watching these movies. There's a new movie right now I'm trying to find for free, and it's called Defending Your Life, and it's about reincarnation. And I just watched some clips. Comment down below if y'all seen it before. But this movie seemed to be off the chisane. I gotta watch this movie ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Defending Your Life, and it's all about reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? You gonna just look forward to some clips. I will be putting some clips up of that movie in the coming days.
But like I was talking about with toxicity, we already went through that. Deficiency. A lot of us are very deficient in minerals, phytonutrients, macronutrients, carboxylic acid, not amino acids. All of right. Now what happened is we are adapting now. We're adapting to this new simulation. The sun is fake. The water is contaminated. The air is contaminated. Earth has lost all its...
Now look, you know he said the sun is fake. Now you see what they doing in China. China done made a sun. But even before then, if you've seen the Truman Show, it showed you that the sun was fake, because when Truman went AWOL, it was at nighttime. And they sent his fake best friend with some beer to go get him. And they come to find out Truman wasn't there. And what did they do? They sent out a search for all the community-based agents, the gang stalkers, and they all went out looking for Mr. Truman. And what did they do? They turned the damn sun on like it was a light switch. And don't forget, when Truman was on the water, they turned the heart machine on and manipulated the weather and gave him all the storms and hail and stuff. Go watch the movie, dog. You know what I'm saying? They put in there. I'm trying to tell you, it's in the movie. If you just deny it, then you just a dumbass. Let's just admit it. Say, I'm a dumbass. Just repeat that to me. Say, I'm a dumbass. I want to believe the bull crap. I don't want to believe the truth that is coming out of DB's mouth. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and say it, because a lot of y'all are just dumbasses. Y'all refuse to accept the truth for what it really is. You want to stay in the illusion, and you're going to die in the illusion. And that's okay, I guess.
Mineral. Now our next stage is what? Mutation. It's coming. The glow up coming, man, and it can't.
He said what's next? Mutation. The glow up is coming. So we're going to metamorphose regardless of what they trying to do to us. The gods I'm talking about. All the metals that they put in your body, we gonna eradicate. We gonna just shatter all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? All the implants, they could just do whatever they gonna do. Gods, you can't stop God. Come on now.
Stop. And the reason why is because you cannot destroy melanin and you cannot destroy carbon. You can
and melanin is God.
change the way it interact with itself in an environment, but you cannot get rid of it. We don't die, we multiply. We Elohim children, man.
All right, let's go ahead and continue this with the other brother right here. This brother right here be speaking the truth, but he funny to me though.
The Bible?
God's voice is not sure, but I am a Christian though.
Yeah, you fake then. Christians fake. Look, I'm gonna tell you anyway, look. So the Christians stole Gnosticism, fuck all them. And they killed fake. Well, look,
God's voice is not sure, but I am a Christian though.
Yeah, you fake then. Christians fake. Well, look, I'm gonna tell you anyway, look. So the Christians stole Gnosticism, fuck all them. And they killed Jesus too, so fuck all them. But let me tell you this, right?
That's great.
No, they killed Jesus. They killed Jesus. Yeah, they killed Jesus. They murdered Jesus.
That means all Christians fake?
Yeah, all Christians fake because they got a fake religion. They stole their religion from Gnosticism in 400 AD. And they put Jesus in the middle of God. So now can't nobody even grab after know what the fuck the afterlife is. Everybody fucked up in a long line trying to get to heaven. But the problem is, having a long line, I'm about to go and free everybody because everybody tired of being in heaven. I've been getting messages from people up there in heaven. They've been telling me to come get them. They tired of worshiping and wearing white all day. They trying to get us in black. They trying to step out. Motherfuckers trying to pop out and create and shit. And this bitch ass God keeping the motherfuckers locked down in heaven. Right? The motherfuckers trying to create. We free souls.
Right.
First you keep it locked down on earth, then your bitch ass gonna lock us down in heaven. Fuck you and your heaven.
But it's heaven or hell, right?
Man, fuck hell too. Listen, Jesus already went to hell. He walked down there. Hell ain't hot. It's all in your mind, gang. Fuck hell. I never go.
We already in hell.
And if I do go, I'm gonna kill the devil.
He said, if I do go, I'm gonna kill the devil. We already in hell. And the Bible said Jesus went to hell, right? And took the keys, right? Death in Hades, right? You know what I'm saying? But holla back, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And keep your head up. And my phone is chirping right now. Support the real. Shout out to all these woke brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 607 Shout out to Aki. You know what I'm saying? I love brother Aki, man. Always come with that truth. And shout out to I was just watching B-Dale earlier too, man. You know, B-Dale always come with the facts too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that's, you know what I'm saying, holding it down. We out.